Welcome back in to WHKY News. Filling in for Jason Savage today, I am Ventress Chestnut. And for sports today, I caught up with the coaches of Hickory High School girls and boys basketball team as they start the first round of playoffs today. So first of all, tell me what it's like. Obviously, you make it to the playoffs quite often. What's always the message you give to your girls before, I guess, the first round of playoffs each year?
You know, it's like starting over. We have to act like we haven't played, any games at all. We have to have the commitment to take one game at a time and put it all out there every time we play. Every team that we play has to be the best team we've played yet.
Okay. And how many girls do you have returning from last year?
I don't know right offhand. I think around 5.
Okay, then.
So,
and then some of them were the ones who played in the state championship game, right?
Absolutely. We have 5 girls that did play in the state championship game. We talked about that the other day. We want to bring that experience to the court. We've got 3 seniors, and hopefully they can, take their experience and use it.
Okay. Do you think that helps the underclassmen having people who have competed already in the state championship game to help them?
I think the confidence level there, they can certainly count on them, that they're going to go out there and be competitive every single time. And I guess in a sense, helps them to relax too, that they've had somebody that's played.
Okay. And how do you keep them get them to stay focused on not focus on last year, but know that this is always a new year?
Absolutely. It's important that, you have that experience, but at the same time, you have the commitment that this is your time, this is your only opportunity. You don't want to let anything slip away. So we certainly talk about it, and we try to practice like that every day, like it's our last practice.
Okay. And from a coach's standpoint, is it hard kind of not to look ahead and think, well, I hope I get to there this time, or is it always just one at a time like you tell your girls?
Well, I do tell them one at a time, but I'm doing a lot of work. So I've certainly got a lot of information on a lot of teams.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't know who's going to play out, but you have to have that information in advance.
So you're always ready.
That's right.
How do you get your boys geared up for the first round of playoffs?
Well, it's been a different year than any other year before just because we've had all these weather delays. Mm-hmm. So we've had to try to get them ready and then tell them never mind, and then try to get them ready again and then postpone again. So I feel like this time of year, though, if you have to motivate your team, then you're in trouble anyway. I think our guys are ready. We've had a great year, 18-3, and we just hope tonight that they'll be able to play through some of this time where they hadn't been able to play and still come out fired up and ready to go.
Right. And how many experienced players do you have on your team as far as seniors or some that played in playoffs last year?
Well, we have 3 seniors on the team, and most of our team, I think 8 guys that played in the playoffs last year. But, our guys are just basketball players, and I feel like they've had a lot of experience through the years. So I'm not worried about that tonight. It's just coming out, ready with a sense of sharing the ball and playing hard. That's what we want them to do tonight.
Okay. And from a coach's standpoint, is it hard to kind of not look ahead to say, man, I hope we get to the state championship, or what goes through your mind every day to get through the games one at a time?
Well, as coaches, we try to look ahead a little bit just so we'll be ready. We don't take anything for granted. Right. But, if we do win, then we're trying to be ready for the possibilities of the next game and the next game. But we try to keep our players with a singular focus, one and done. No second chances, no rematches. So if we're not ready tonight, somebody else will take our place in the next round.
Great advice. The Lenore Ryan women's basketball team won its second straight game Wednesday night with a 68-42 victory over Coker in a South Atlantic Conference game on the road. Lenore Ryan senior All-American guard Jasmine Charles led all scorers with 20 points as the Bears swept the season series from the Cobras. LR is now 10-15 on the season and 9-12 in the conference. Lenore Ryan returns home to take on Mars Hill on Senior Day on Saturday afternoon at 2:00 p.m. in a South Atlantic Conference game. The LR men's basketball team fell to Coker 73-67 on the road Wednesday evening. 3 players scored 13 points for the Bears, freshman guards Billy Bells and Justice Morgan and junior guard Will Perry. The Bears fall to 8-17 overall, 6-15 in South Atlantic Conference play. In the final regular season games on Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m., Lenore Ryan hosts Mars Hill in the South Atlantic Conference contest. Jalen Davis homered twice, and Taylor Thurber allowed 1 run over 5 innings to lead Appalachian State baseball to a 10-1 victory over Wake Forest on Wednesday afternoon at Wake Forest Baseball Park. Appalachian State is 3-3 on the season. App State returns to action this weekend when it travels to Emerson, Georgia for a 3-game series versus number 16 Maryland this weekend. The series was originally scheduled to be played on Maryland's campus in College Park, Maryland, but was moved south due to wintry weather in the Mid-Atlantic region. The Hickory Crawdads announced that former Atlanta Braves Rookie of the Year and All-Star Bob Horner will appear at LP Franz Stadium on Saturday, May 30th, as the Crawdads host the Rome Braves at 6 p.m. Bob Horner meet and greet tickets are on sale now for $25. Fans who purchase a meet and greet ticket are treated to a special pregame picnic that includes the opportunity to meet, take a photo with, and receive autographs from Horner. The meet and greet ticket also includes a meal along with a reserve ticket for the Crawdads game. That's all I have for WHKY Sports. I am Ventress Chestnut filling in for Jason Savage. Have a great weekend, everyone. Ralph is right back after the break.